going on, you totally radical YouTubers? It's Radical Rich here again with my review crew, E.T. and Stripe, nom nom. And here we have another Lego review, and this is set number 76334, Lego Spider-Man 3, and it's Epic Battle Spider-Man vs. Sandman, and this is a little ornament Lego sculpture of the final battle in Spider-Man 3. And I like to say, well, I know people don't like Spider-Man 3 that much. I would just say it's not the best or not the worst Spider-Man movie. I would put it as my least favourite in Tobey Maguire's trilogy. But I really like the look of this set, and I just thought it looked so sick. And like I said, that they're starting to do sets from Tobey Maguire's trilogy, like with the Spider-Man 2 set they did last year with Doc Ock on the train. And now this, I just hope now they'll do a Lego set from the first movie, and also do Lego sets from Andrew Garfield's Dubilogy movies, The Amazing Spider-Man. So this set contains 3 minifigs. We have Spider-Man, the Sandman, and Venom. And here they are on the front, doing their final battle. And I'll just flip it round and let you all have a look at the back. And here's the back, where all 3 minifigs are not on the stand anymore. Like they're just posing for the next picture. So, anyway, we'll get this set built up, and I'm gonna do. I know I told you my things about, I'm alright with Spider-Man 3, but I'm gonna tell you my theories that I feel like could have been better with the movie, and also explain my big true opinions about it as well. Like when it was first coming out. So let's get it built up, and we'll be right with you later. Right then, with the set all built up, let's get on with the review. Now, as usual, we're going to start off with the minifigs, and let's start off with the Warcrawler himself, Spider-Man. So, yeah, I like to say, it's just also the same as the one in the Spider-Man 2 set, except he doesn't have the torn parts on his suit. And I really quite like to say this is a really good look that they've done on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and his movies were the first Lego Spider-Man sets to ever have been made, and I like to say, they've done the back part of his webbing. I didn't collect the old Spider-Man sets because, back then I weren't interested in Lego, and I was very young, and one of those ones where I would build it and then gets tossed away for 20 years. Sorry. And also what was I gonna say? Yeah, and back then Spider-Man was the only Marvel Lego sets they only did then, and just only on those movies, and didn't do anything about anything on the comics or any other Marvel sets as well. And then after that came the DC sets that were just Batman, and just only Batman then, and not the Flash or Superman or any of the other DC heroes, just Batman. Yep, that was when I just went into Lego then, and then eventually they started doing more Marvel and DC stuff. Marvel's still doing good in its Lego sets, but I just feel like DC's going down a bit hill with just only doing Batman themed sets with, the Bat vehicles, and, always having the Joker a lot in the sets instead of like Killer Croc or Mr. Freeze. So anyway, let's move on to the next set. Next minifig. Insane Life. Enter. Sorry, I always like to sing it when Sandman's about. So yeah, here's the Sandman. I don't even need to give him his own stand. He's got one made out of sand. And I like to say, I like how they've done his face, and it looks like how he appeared in Spider-Man No Way Home. I would have liked done the version where he's like in his big kaiju form, or do like a version where how he always is in the comics, where he's in like his giant form, but he's in colour when his main body part is shown. And I really like to say, done a really good job on his stand. Well, it doesn't look good on the back, but it looks good on the front. And got a stand here to put Spider-Man for his hands, where he's like trying to get out the way, or Sandman's like trying to grab him. So yeah, there's the Sandman. Now we'll move on to the last minifig. We are Venom! Yeah, so here's Venom. And I never really liked what they've done with Venom in Spider-Man 3, but I really like to say this minifig of Venom is really well detailed, and even though I did say I don't like what they did with him in Spider-Man 3, but I give this minifig a 10 out of 10. It's just well detailed. So, yeah, that's all the minifigs, and I'm going to put it on its display pad and carry on with the review from there. Right then, with the set all built up, here it is. And I like to say, this is really well done, and I don't like to see it as like a play thing or something that I'm going to take up into my loft and display it. It's just like a nice, decent Spider-Man ornament, I see it. And there's also like an Avengers Age of Ultron version as well, where the Hulk and Iron Man do their battle in the city in somewhere in South Africa. I've forgotten what the city was called, but it was where Hulk goes in that crazy rage, and Iron Man had to use the Hulk Buster to calm him down, well, to stop him from hurting people. So, yeah, I'll be getting that one in future, and how that's also like a stand ornament too. So with this, I'm not gonna like take it up into my loft or display it somewhere in my Lego city. I'm thinking of putting it on top of my glass case just behind my T-Rex model, and just display it up there, because I like to say it just makes a really nice, decent ornament, I think. So yeah, here's Sandman at the bottom. You can like spin him left to right, the way how you would like to display him. And also there's Spider-Man just webbing across up on the left, and on the right there's Venom doing his web across as well. And I like to say, I really like how they've made this this Lego set. I just think it is so rad. But I do tell you, I feel like there is something really missing in this set, and here's what I think it is. I feel like Green Goblin 2 should have been in this set as well. But I know in Spider-Man 3 he was called New Goblin, but in the comics he was known as Green Goblin 2, and I just feel like his version in Spider-Man 3 should have been in this set as well. And also, I've like, here's my customised minifig I've made of Green Goblin 2 right here. I know you might have seen him in my one of my previous videos where I made some customised minifigs of some Spider-Man villains. So yeah, there's Green Goblin 2, or also known as New Goblin. And here's how I could have displayed him in the set. You know, if he was in the set, I would have. This is how I would have done him. Could have like posed him right here. Hang on, just 1 second. There you go. There's Green Goblin 2 in the set. So like I said, well, I don't think people would have been bothered to customise this version of the Green Goblin in the set, or because how people just don't like Spider-Man 3 that much. You can either put him here, or maybe I could put him there. And just see if I can clip him in. 1 second. Sorry, I couldn't fit Green Goblin 2 onto that part where I was going to display him, but that was just me goofing around. So anyway, back to the review. So yeah, I just feel like the set needed Green Goblin 2 in it as well, and I felt like it could have. I just don't know why they didn't include him in the set. So anyway, that's the review done, and I'm also right now going to tell about my theory, my opinion about Spider-Man 3, okay? Well, to me, I don't put it as my most favourite Spider-Man movie, and I would not say, yeah, it just didn't go well. When I first saw Spider-Man 3 was coming out and Venom was going to be in it, I was like, bloody hell, Venom is going to be in Spider-Man 3. Because, you know, Venom's my favourite Spider-Man villain. And, but when Venom came in, they did him all wrong. You know, he was all scrawny. It just looked like the black suit Spider-Man just with a big mouth on it. And I just didn't like the way how he showed when he came across Sandman, you know, saying to him, I want him dead too, Flint. That's why I've been looking for you. You know, it should have been all like, we want him dead too, Flint. That's why we've been looking for you. Oh yeah, we know all about you. Like the fact that Spider-Man won't let you help your poor daughter. Now, that just doesn't seem right to us. Look, we want to kill the spider. You want to kill the spider. Together, he doesn't stand a chance. Interested? You know, I feel like that was how Venom should have said it. But the reason is Venom was all wrong in the movie was because Sam Raimi, the director of the trilogy, he was bullied into having Venom in the movie, and in that part of the movie, the fans always kept calling the symbiote Spider-Man Bully Maguire. Sorry, bad pun. But what I heard about the original plot was instead of Venom, well, Sandman was going to be the main villain in the movie, and also people kept bullying Sam Raimi to have Venom in the movie, but how he knew nothing about Venom. And his original plot for the movie was he was going to have the Vulture in it instead. And the way how I look at it, and I heard John Malkovich was going to play the Vulture. Well, in Spider-Man 4 he was. I heard someone else was going to play it at first in Spider-Man 3, but then they decided to cut it to Venom. But I think the movie would have gone better with the Vulture because Sam Raimi knew more about the Vulture, and he knew nothing good about Venom. So that's why Venom was so lame in the movie. So what I wish would have happened was, you know, they went with the original idea with the Vulture and didn't have Venom in it, and you know, just like save Venom for maybe like Spider-Man 6 or something, so it will give Sam Raimi a chance to study him better and get to know him better. Sam Raimi, if you're watching this now, I like to say I feel sorry for you, whoever it was bullying you to have Venom in the movie. It's not your fault, it's whoever did that to you. Your Spider-Man movies were good. I love your trilogy. It would have been better with the Vulture. So that's my sorry note for you there, Sam Raimi, if you're watching this. I hope you are. I would have give you good respect if you are. So yeah, that's my set on the Spider-Man 3 Tobey Maguire version, and I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Nom nom. Yeah, and E.T. and Strap also give you a good farewell as well. And we'll see you in the next video. And it's going to be a very big one, the next one. See you all later. Bye.